Hello, this is Sparrow, and today in this video I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know about Jujutsu Zero. So, Jujutsu Zero is an RPG game, obviously, that when you go into the main menu, you can roll for your clans. Now, not what a lot of people know is that you have a little clan bag here, which most people don't know much about it, but you can save your clan and keep it. That way, let's say you want to do some rolls, you wanted to see if you could get something better. Just do some quick rolls. Probably gonna get nothing. Do some quick rolls, and that's it. I got nothing. And you can go right back. Look at this. I'm Tengen again. Look at that. I hit start. So, you first load into the game. You have nothing. Absolutely nothing. First tip that I would say doing is to go and put in any codes on the main menu screen and just roll for one or the other. It doesn't matter. So if you put in all the codes, you're guaranteed a grade 1. So whether it's Star Rage or Blood Manipulation, use it. Now I'm going to be showing you Blood Manipulation because this is the better one. If you get Blood Manipulation, this will carry you for grinding and all that stuff. There's currently a glitch in the game where these upper year 1 students give you way too much mastery XP. For instance, if I were to do Blood Rain right here, I got 61 mastery XP from it. If I kill the hardest boss in story mode, he'll give me like 3. You're going to abuse that glitch. I have a special crate notifier, so I go and grab this. It's typically at this tree. For the Christmas event, this is where all the festive chests spawn. You can just sit here and wait. Every 5 minutes, it'll spawn. You get festive lumens. This is actually what I would be recommending you guys if you didn't get a grade 1 or if you didn't get Blood Manipulation. Just camp at this tree over here. It is right here. See where I am on the map? That's where you're going to be camping. You're going to find those chests. They're going to spawn every 5 minutes. You might have someone else already sitting here. If so, just go to a new server. It shouldn't take you that long. At most, it'll take you an hour. At most. That's if you're really lucky. Really unlucky, I mean. If you're really lucky, you would be done on the first chest. You'd get 5,000. Just come over here, and then you trade them in for normal lumens. Once you get normal lumens, you just go ahead and spin until you get what you want. Now after you get whatever you want, let's say you got Shrine, right? You just do this quest over and over again. Get upper years. You can have your friend take the quest too. If your friend takes it and the enemies die, they just constantly respawn. I'll show you Fuga real quick. These guys are just gonna constantly respawn. Never mind, this guy kinda just killed everything, but whatever. Yeah, 62 mastery XP from that. Once you get your stuff to mastery, which you can go to see how much you need, you go to this little stats tab, you go to mastery, and you go to whatever you're trying to level up. For instance, if you get blood, you need 15 for blood orbs. This is the second best skill in blood. The best one is Blood Rain. This is terrible. Don't bother with it. Well, you have to get it anyways because it's a streak, but you know, whatever. Is what it is. You get blood orbs, you use that for grinding at first, and then when you get enough money for Blood Rain, you get Blood Rain. I already have it, it's just glitched out. The devs don't know what they're doing. That's how you would get early game stuff. Best way to get money early game is you can run around the map. Hang on, let me actually try to find one. You can run around the map. There's a spawn right here. These are all guaranteed spawns for you guys, by the way. They're guaranteed. This spawn is guaranteed because it's like a little treasure hunt. You run around the map and you look for chests. There's a spawn inside of here. I don't remember where. It's in one of the tents. There's a spawn up here behind this tree, I think. There's a spawn over here somewhere. But yeah, there's a lot of spawns for you guys to run around and to go and get chests. Let me actually try to find one though, so I can show you what I mean. I'm not just like looking dumb over here, just telling you, hey, yeah, chest spawn. Jeez, I'm not gonna find one. I've already found like probably most of them in the game. Just running around doing stuff. Maybe one in this. Oh yeah, in all these camps there's always one in the camp. I already grabbed them all. I know there's a spawn. Well, there's 2 spawns out in this field here for special grade chests. There's a spawn under this tree and behind it, so you can check in front and behind. And then there's a spawn at this tree. Same thing, in front and behind. Well, I guess I can't really show you the randomly spawning chests. It's whatever. Next thing you know, best way to make money in this game. End game grinding for XP. Best end game grind for XP. Get yourself blood manipulation. Money or XP. Get yourself blood manipulation. You're gonna spawn the boss. You're just gonna hop up here, and you're gonna hit blood rain on him. Ta-da! Pretty simple. We're gonna go back down here. Go to the boss. Every 8 seconds you can blood rain him, and it's not really anything that special. So sometimes, oops, I spawned the goons. You just cancel it. Respawn the boss. I'm trying to get him a better spawn for you guys. I'm just gonna cancel it until he gives you a better spawn. There we go. Sometimes he spawns in the corner. You just hop over here, hit him with blood, and hop on back. Sometimes he spawns really far away. Let me try to get one of those for you. In the corner. Really far away. Same thing. Just hop up here and get him to the edge of your screen. Hit him with blood. Ta-da! And it gives you 2,100 and 1,700. 1,700 XP, 2,100 yen. What you can do to further boost that, which is why it becomes the best in the game, is you go to here. You go and get yourself an XP boost. You go and get yourself a yen bow. And then you do it with these 2. Oh, special grade spawn. Yep, it was at that tree again. So I'm going to go grab that. And let's see how much lumen we get this time. Last time we got 100. Well, last time we got 200. We could get 100, or we could get 200, or we could get more. 1,000. Look at that. 1,000. That'd be 1,500 lumens, because that's how much they trade for. And you can use that to either get lumens so you can spin for Limitless or Disaster Flame or Shrine, whatever floats your boat there. Or you can use it to I can't. Yeah, you can use it on this too. Let me show you the other thing. I couldn't remember what it was called. You can use it on the boxes, which have a chance of dropping you the best gear in the game. This is the best. I don't have enough of them for it to be better than my Jolly Collectible 2, which I like better. It gives attack and crit rate. No other talisman in the game gives you crit rate. No other gear, no other anything. These Jolly Collectible 2s. It gives me 12% crit rate, which is insane. What you need is 1,250 festive lumens for 10 Jolly crates. We're going to go ahead and trade that. We're going to open it up. Go to supplies. See what we get. I see a bunch of purple stuff, so we might get lucky here. Yep, Jolly Collectible. Look at that. Pretty nice. I have enough for another set of 10, so I'm going to grab another set of 10. Let's see here. I don't think I got anything. Unfortunate. The first ones, these ones are not really that good. 80 attack and 40% attack. It's good if you're low level. Definitely good if you're low level, but if you're high enough level where you have the volcanic stuff, this volcanic stuff is better. It gives 60 cooldown and 60% attack. Crit damage and 60% attack. Cooldown and attack. So it's a better overall. And it also gives me increased crit rate, which I don't think I really need anymore. So here, we can do a stat by stat breakdown here. Let's take a look from our overview. 668 is what my current attack is, and my crit damage is 701. I go ahead and unequip one of these. I equip this tier 5 Jolly Collectible 1. We go take a look at my stats. I'm at 853 attack. Oh my god, I think that actually might be better. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that stuff is better overall. Just with how much base attack it gives me. Let me take a look at my damage on like jeez. I want to look at my damage on something real quick. Sorry, I'm like getting off topic. Just skip 10 seconds. 5,000. I think that is better. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out another time. There's one more place of interest. You saw how in my overview it said focused path was offense. That is because in my stats tab here, I have these offensive exclusives, which gives me more crit rate and more attack percent and critical damage and cooldown reduction. It's nice. 30% attack. Nice. It's great. All of it's great. I'm going to explain this for you. Attack, this is like your base attack stat. So the higher your base attack stat, the better the percentages scale off of them, because pretty much everything else is percentages. My crit rate is 125%. This lies, it's not really 125%. It's some other number. I don't know why they haven't figured it out yet, but whatever. It's whatever. Just make sure crit rate is really high. That's how you get the best damage. You max out your attack tree, you max out your sorcery tree. Those are probably the first two things you're going to get. And then probably HP next, because HP is just a bunch of air jumps. How you get this, if you ever get into this tab, if you ever play the game, get into this tab, how you get the exclusives is, well, the focus path, is you go to this little area up here. Do you see this? TP3, teleport to it. Now when you land, you're going to go to the right. And you're going to go to this. Oh my god, we're here. Now for those of you that only have 2 jumps, 1, 2. Well, I kind of missed, but you get the point. You just come in here. You talk to this guy. He's going to charge you like 150,000. Oops. 150,000 yen. And you can change your focused path. I'm not going to do it because I'm keeping attack and I don't want to lose my money. But that's it. Oh, there's a guy just camping up here. Look at that. I commit mass genocide. I'm kidding, I don't. For legal reasons. But people do camp this. It gets annoying for me because I just use the notifier to run around so I can do other things and then go back to it. I also spam like the air jumps to get around. It's faster than teleporting for me. That's where you get your mastery. This is the only other place you gotta know about. You come here, this is where you rank up. If you want to get to the next area, rank up, talk to this guy. For me to be special grade, I gotta be level 749, 250,000 yen, and 1 heavenly fragment. I don't have a heavenly fragment yet. Also, another thing, supplies-wise, if you're trying to get a domain fragment, the thing that I have gotten this from most is running around and randomly finding a chest. I'm not gonna lie, I found 2 of them by running around and randomly finding a chest. It says I only have 1, but that's because I also have Limitless, and I used one of them to get Limitless's domain. The other information is for heavenly fragments. I have gotten all of them from volcanic chests and raids, so level 200, level 250. You can do hard and nightmare raids. Those hard and nightmare raids drop you the volcanic chests. The volcanic chests give you volcanic talismans, probably the best things in the game. Well, volcanic artifacts are the best in the game. Volcanic talismans I don't believe are as good. If we take a look at the stats here. Oops. Inventory, gear. Yeah, I'm using the artifacts. The talismans give you 15 and then 15 attack percent. This gives you 60 attack percent. But this gives HP and attack versus this giving HP and HP. So the other one's better. because it gives HP attack. Attack stat is really good. You normally want to have attack stat. For raids, when you're starting out in raids, hang on, let me get over there. It's best to get as much people as you can, because if you get someone that's like on the higher end of levels, they can do stuff like this. So if I like join an easy raid, tell this guy to start. Oh yeah, there's another weird bug. Oh, he just kicked me. There's a bug with it where you can't see if someone's inside of it or not. But easy raid, high level person comes in, they can just kind of... and it's dead! Woohoo! It also guarantees lumens, so once you're level 100, this is probably the easiest way to get lumens in the game. Even in Nightmare, you can still do crazy damage. Let's see here. I can one-shot him with Hollow Purple. What's my damage? It used to be 40,000. Let's see if it's higher. Huh? It went to the right. Okay. Oh! Wait, my damage is higher. 19,000 is much higher than it was before. Alright, we'll return. But yeah. And that gave me 300 lumens because that was a nightmare. That's why my lumens are at 112,000, my yen's at 474,000. You get a lot from doing that, and I need to grind that in the first place because I need to get a heavenly shard for my rank up, which I don't have. Let's see if I get one. Nope. I got a yen val. Not too bad. Flame crate gave me probably also a yen val. Yeah. And to get the dragon bone, this thingy, this gives you a lot of crit rate. Look at that. 40% cooldown reduction and then 60% crit rate. You go to... Oh, I went in here. But you trade 3 heavenly fragments for one of them, and to get it looking like mine, you need to get 5 of these. So 15 heavenly fragments. And then you trade them in, and then you ascend the weapon. To ascend things, you just go to gear, whatever you want to ascend, you click it. You don't, not equip, you click upgrade, you go to ascend, consume similar items, and boom, look at that. Stats don't go up on the first one, they go up on the second and the third though. See, stats went up from, it doubled. And I don't think it doubles again, it just keeps going up in the same increments. 75 attack and 30% attack bonus. Is what it is. And that would be everything you need to know about Jujutsu 0. I told you where you can get your mastery. I've told you where you can... how you can get more lumen / yen. Just run around the map, get yen / lumen. You get them from chests randomly. I told you about getting crit rate. You can get them from Jolly Artifact, Jolly Collectible 2. Gives you crit rate. Jolly Collectible 1 does not. You can get them from set bonuses too. This one gives a 5% if you have 2 pieces. I don't have 2 pieces anymore because I do more damage with the Jolly Collectible 1. I told you how to get the Jolly Collectibles. I told you how you can farm them. The boss is currently broken. It's supposed to spawn every 30 minutes. It does not spawn every 30 minutes, unfortunately. I wish it did. Because it gives you a chest and like 100 something Jolly fragments, Jolly lumen. I don't know what this is called. What's this called? Festive lumen. Yeah, gives you 100 something festive lumen. It's whatever, but it gives you something to do. It gives you a free chest. Besides that, you can roll a weapon from a special crate. So if you find a special grade crate, you might get a weapon out of it, which I have never done, but I've heard that it is a thing. And I told you how to get your specialty stats, your exclusives. I told you how to evolve. I told you how to get your style that you want. I told you about raids. That would be everything. Thank you for watching, and peace out.